Jansen Harris here with the Just Good Network. We're talking Manny Pacquiao, the only 8-time division champion, once underdog. Once people thought also that he was a done deal. He's too old to fight. That has changed. Let me tell you why Manny Pacquiao will be fighting Floyd Mayweather in 2021 and why it's very realistic. Let's not forget Manny Pacquiao. He fought 14 years on Top Rank with Bob Arum. A lot of historical fights, had a great run with them, but let's just keep it real. There weren't any big money fights on that stable. There was the Terrence Crawford fight, which many wanted to pit them up against each other, but it did not happen. Manny Pacquiao didn't see fit to fight Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford, especially at that time, wasn't that big of a name. Yes, super talented, but the money just wasn't there. And then there was basically nobody else. There's not that many high-profile welterweights on the Top Rank side, even though now they're pinned up with ESPN, which is giving them more promotion, which has boosted Terrence Crawford's name. Still not a lot of big names, so he went to the PBC side where fights could be made. 2019, he fought Adrian Broner, big pay-per-view fight, won that easily. Then he fought Keith Thurman, undefeated at the time, WBA champion, defeated him in a crowd-pleasing fight, a fight that many were just surprised that Keith Thurman went down in the first round. A fight that actually delivered, back and forth fight, which, hey, some people even thought Keith Thurman won, even though I thought it was a close and respectable decision by the judges to give the fight to Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao's next fight, let's look at it. And he has a lot of options. Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia. To me, he's most likely going to fight Danny Garcia in the summer. It probably would have been the spring, but because of the coronavirus or COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, is taken over. So let's just say this summer Manny Pacquiao comes back. Many are saying Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia thinks he's a full-blown welterweight now. When I see him fought against Errol Spence, he looked small. And then he fought a Jesse Vargas. He looked good, and maybe he could have some success, but he wants another big money fight. He thinks he should fight Manny Pacquiao, but my concern with that is, okay, is Manny Pacquiao going to go fight on DAZN? Eddie Hearns, can he pull him to DAZN to go fight? I don't think so. So on the PBC side still, you have Danny Garcia coming off a victory, lost 2 close fights, one to Keith Thurman and one to Sean Porter. That's a fight Danny Garcia, in my opinion, is a must-win if he wants to put himself amongst the elite welterweights in the division. And that's a fight that Manny Pacquiao, because it's like his hand speed's back, his power's back, he's hot, had a hot 2019. This is a fight I think Manny Pacquiao is going to win, and then he's going to close out the year. And then in 2021, the build-up's going to start. Manny Pacquiao against Floyd Mayweather. Let's go with a history lesson. 2015 was supposed to be the fight of the decade, biggest fight ever, blah, blah, blah. Underwhelming fight, not going to lie. But still generated 4.6 million buys, over $410 million in gross revenue, the highest ever. The money's going to be there. Mayweather, what he loves more than anything, what he puts out, you see him in different countries, he loves the money. This was the only reason why Manny Pacquiao didn't retire at the time and continued to fight. Even though they're both old, there's going to be a high demand for the fight. The second fight's going to do great pay-per-view numbers. I can't guarantee that it's going to break the records how it did in 2015, but shit, it should come close to it. And the fight makes sense for both fighters. For Mayweather, although he's old, and maybe they thought he was old at the time, and Manny Pacquiao, they're still 2 of the biggest names in the sport. Although Mayweather is retired, he's done this before, and he's come out of retirement for the big money fights. And this is a big one right here. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. The money's there. It'll generate it. Al Haymon be working with both guys. That's the main reason why he signed with Al Haymon, is to get Mayweather. In 2021, this fight should happen. Some people thought it would happen in 2020. Remember, they're both seen in Tokyo, and they were flirting around about the fight then. I think it's going to happen because they're at the same weight. If Mayweather's going to come out of retirement, he's not coming out of retirement for Errol Spence. He's not coming out of retirement for Mikey Garcia. He's not coming out of retirement for Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, guys like that, or even Terrence Crawford. Not because they're not skilled fighters, and not because they're not fighters who... And they might even be better than Manny Pacquiao. To me, if Keith Thurman fights Manny Pacquiao again, Keith Thurman has a great chance to win. But back to it, it's all about the money. Manny Pacquiao is a global superstar. Regardless of if he gets knocked out in his next fight, he's still going to be able to sell fights. So Mayweather knows that. And when he's looking at other guys who potentially could sell out big fights, McGregor, again, in boxing, if that makes sense. I know he's not going to step in the UFC. That'll be too dangerous for him. Canelo's the other big time name, but he's way too big for him. And you know Mayweather's not going to move up all those weight classes to fight Canelo. This doesn't make any sense. And Mayweather likes things on his turn. And I don't see Canelo changing game plans and changing route and wanting to go all the way down to fight Mayweather again. It just doesn't make any sense. Maybe back in 2015, 2016, it could have happened, but not now. And I don't think he wants to work with Oscar De La Hoya. They had a little feud on the internet recently. So Mayweather versus Pacquiao. This fight should happen in 2021. I don't know if it's going to be early 2021 or is it going to be in the summer. Let's just say most likely in the summer. But this fight's going to happen. Al Haymon's going to make it happen. And both fighters are going to walk away with a big fat paycheck as they did before. 2015 highest paid athlete, Floyd Mayweather. Second highest paid athlete, Manny Pacquiao. And they're going to hype up, and this pay-per-view is going to be huge. Now, for other videos, go to the Just Good Network page. Like, comment, subscribe below. Tell me what you guys think about Manny Pacquiao's closing to his career and Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement to fight Manny Pacquiao. Let me know your thoughts on this. If I'm crazy, go like us on Facebook as well, too. Go follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Jansen Harris.